The night was moonless and cloaked in an oppressive darkness as I stood before the looming, decrepit St. Agnes Asylum. Its forbidding silhouette jutted into the sky, a jagged sentinel in the heart of the forsaken woods. My heart raced, but my compulsion to uncover the truth overcame my fear. I was determined to delve into the mysteries that had shrouded this abandoned asylum for decades. My name is Leon, a fearless investigative urban explorer with a penchant for the eerie and the unexplained. St. Agnes had long been a whispered legend, a place of torment, madness, and a sinister secret hidden within its walls. Tonight, I would confront the nightmares that had plagued my dreams. The entrance to the asylum was a gaping maw of darkness. I pushed open the rusted doors, their groaning hinges a lament for the past. A suffocating chill enveloped me as I crossed the threshold, the air thick with the scent of decay. Dust motes danced in the feeble light of my flashlight, casting ghostly shadows on peeling wallpaper that whispered secrets of the past. I wandered deeper into the asylum, the silence broken only by the echo of my footsteps on the cracked floors. The asylum was a labyrinth, and every hallway seemed to stretch on into infinity. The abandoned patient rooms bore witness to decades of suffering, their crumbling walls marked with cryptic symbols and strange stains. As I ventured further, the asylum seemed to come alive with a presence that chilled my bones. Faint whispers, like the distant murmurs of the tormented, echoed through the hallways. The very air seemed to vibrate with an otherworldly energy. I stumbled upon a room bathed in a soft blue light. It was a makeshift chapel, its pews empty and covered in a thick layer of dust. A sense of foreboding washed over me as I approached the altar, a faded crucifix hanging crookedly on the wall. It was then that I heard the faintest of melodies, a melancholic, haunting tune that seemed to float on the air. I turned to see a music box sitting on a dusty piano, its lid slowly opening and closing to reveal a dancing ballerina. I approached the piano, my heart heavy with unease, and watched the ballerina twirl to the eerie melody. There was something unnatural about the music, something that tugged at my soul. As I listened, the room grew colder, and the whispers around me grew louder, their voices filled with sorrow and despair. The walls seemed to close in, and I realized with horror that I was not alone. Figures, draped in tattered white gowns, emerged from the shadows, their faces obscured by decay and darkness. They moved with a slow, deliberate grace, their eyes devoid of life. The room became a chilling tableau of anguish as they gathered around me, their spectral hands reaching out, their voices a mournful chorus. "Help us," they whispered, their voices a haunting plea. I stumbled back, my flashlight trembling in my hand, and fled from the room. The figures pursued me through the labyrinthine corridors, their ghostly forms closing in with each passing moment. The asylum itself seemed to shift and change, its layout becoming a nightmarish maze. A voice, ancient and malevolent, echoed through the room, reciting incantations. The candles flickered and went out, plunging the room into darkness. I was not alone in the room. A figure clad in a tattered cloak emerged from the shadows, its eyes burning with an unholy fire. With a jolt of terror, I slammed the door shut and fled from the room, the figure's sinister laughter echoing in my ears. The asylum itself seemed to rebel against my presence, its walls shifting and contorting in a grotesque mockery of reality. I ran blindly through the ever-changing corridors, the whispers and the laughter pursuing me, their presence an unrelenting torment. It was as if the asylum itself were a living, malevolent entity, determined to ensnare my soul. And then, with a sudden burst of strength, I burst through the front doors and into the cold night air. The asylum loomed behind me, its malevolence a distant memory, but the echoes of the tormented voices still haunted my mind. As I ran away from that forsaken place, I couldn't help but wonder if I had truly escaped, or if I had become a part of the chilling legends that would be whispered about for generations to come. The darkness of St. Agnes Asylum was a chilling reminder of the night I had dared to confront the horrors that had long been buried within its forsaken walls.